The House of Angostura is the brand. The location is Chaud. And the event, Rum Appetit, the series. So we're here with John. And John has a very interesting title. John, could you explain to people your interesting title, sir?
Yes, I am Angostura's Master Distiller. Now, that title I sort of was given to sort of recognize my 35 years of rum making, rum casking, rum bottling,
and rum tasting, of
rum
course.
tasting, rum tasting. And yes, I have had a very, very fortunate. I was just thinking today, somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something right, because I ended up with this job. Now, my role is primarily in marketing.
Right.
Angostura obviously wants to make its brand truly global and national. That's why we're here.
Right.
Start at home, but also internationally, you need to share the knowledge that I have and that Angostura has developed over the years about rum. And that's what I do a lot of. This particular series is another interesting concept because you've got a situation where rum has been always in a particular sort of position within the spirit category. And Angostura has really is aiming to elevate rum in everybody's eyes. Rum is there already, it's just in everybody's eyes that we need to sort of share with them the knowledge and the experience of what we have done. Today, this evening, I think it's probably the first ever rum dinner in Trinidad. And what we're going to do is highlight our premium rum category. There's Angostura 7-year-old, Angostura 1990, Angostura 1824, and Angostura's 1787. That's the latest rum in the category. And what we hope to do is to have what I like to call a mindful rum tasting. You know, you're going to have an opportunity to taste the rum. First of all, we kick it off with the cocktail.
This is the Swizzle?
The Swizzle.
Right.
Raymond Edwards, our Hall of Fame bartender, is going to be making some swizzles to introduce the guests as they come in early from I think about 6 o'clock. And then later on, I'll have an opportunity to share a little bit of knowledge about how we make our rums and some of the wonderful aromas and flavors that we've been able to tease from the spirit rum by fermentation, distillation, aging, and blending, and help everyone, you know, far be it from me to teach a Trinidadian how to drink rum. But I am definitely aiming to sort of show them something different. Suggest a different approach that they might find interesting. It's not uncommon. Funnily enough, I've done this in Australia. I've done it in New York. It's first time in Trinidad. I look forward to it.
Well, why now? Why an incentive like this now for Angostura?
Why not? You know, if not now, when? You know, to be honest, I suspect we're a little bit late in the game, but it is something that we have been meaning to do for a long time. It's a question of pulling it all together. And to be honest, I think now, we have the best range. We've really filled out the range all the way to the top. Now is the time to go in.
Right, so you're saying guns blazing, now you're ready?
Yeah, all the way up to 1787, let's go. And I think we have something really special to share. And it's a question of slowing down a little bit, taking your time, and appreciating what it is we have done here over the years. I'm very lucky. I'm just getting to represent all those fine people who do a lot of the hard work, from the guys who ferment, distill, the blenders. I'm a distiller, which is good. But blending is like being the chefs. They really bring everything together and ensure consistent. Those are the rock stars, and they're too special to have out here.
I hear that.
They send the distillers out. We're a hardier bunch.
Right. Okay. Well, thanks for your time, and we're looking forward to a nice event.
I think it's good. The good thing about a rum event always ends well.
Should.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
All the best.
Okay. We're here at Chaud with the man himself, Chef Khalid Mohammed. And for Rum Appetit, the series, first one happening here. So, I mean, you have not Pilar Risotto, you know.
Yeah, man.
But you're not here to talk about that type of innovation. It's a different innovation today. What you can tell us about the series?
Well, I mean, I think rum and food goes great together.
Right.
It's something that's not done very often. You know, we know what wine and food pairings and all those kind of things. You know, but even prosecco and champagne and pairings with wine, I've done all before. I've even done a Scotch whiskey pairing before. You know,
And a Patron.
And a Patron. That's right. Pairing before, but rum. If you think of rum, to me, rum has all those notes and more of your good cognacs and your whiskeys and those kind of things, you know. So it was actually not hard at all.
Right.
I've kind of been doing it already on my own, you know, pairing rum with food, using local rum in my food already. Not necessarily as a pairing with food, but using rum as an ingredient in food. So coming up with the menu was not hard at all. You know, I could have probably come up with 5 different menus that I think pair with rum, especially good rum. You know, it's real good Angostura rum we're using. Tonight we're actually using the new 1787 as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I know you're an innovator. So, what are the high points of this menu, would you say?
So today, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do some canapes to start. That's gonna go with the Queens Park Swizzle,
Right.
which is world renowned. We're doing some foie gras as a canapé. Yeah, rum and foie gras. Nothing wrong with that. We're doing so I'm doing with a banana confit with the foie gras. Again, trying to tie in. There's some rum in the banana as well, and we're gonna drink some rum with that as well. We're doing some scallops with a caper raisin sauce. Right. We're doing some polenta as a vegetarian.
Alternative.
The grilled polenta with a little red pepper relish on top of it too. Should pair good with the rum. So that's like pass around canapes. And then when we get to the first course, we're gonna do smoked salmon. I always find smoked, because rum has smoked elements that too. I find, and I find rum and smoke anything, go good. I mean, you could smoke a cigar and have a nice rum too. So I'm doing like a smoked salmon dish with some lobster in it. It has conch in it. It has green fig in it. So I make like a salad with green fig, lobster, and conch. And we're gonna serve that on some smoked salmon, with some orange and some other things too. I think orange and rum goes good together. I put some of the orange bitters in a dressing. And I'm serving it too. So just trying to tie the whole rum, orange, smoke together. Then we have a hot course after. We're gonna do a roasted butternut squash soup, similar to pumpkin soup, except we use the butternut squash rather than the pumpkin. And that should be a nice warm, earthy, soup that I think will complement with the rum real nicely. And then of our main course, we're doing a duo of rack of lamb and fillet of beef. And so we're doing with 2 sauces. We're doing a rum au poivre. So classically, you make an au poivre sauce with cognac.
Right.
So we're making our au poivre sauce, peppercorn sauce, with rum.
This is for the lamb?
That's for the steak.
For the steak, right.
And then we're doing a tamarind and rum, like a dark, like a demi-glace type sauce for the lamb.
For the lamb.
And then, of course, for dessert, we're doing chocolate and rum.
Well, that's it.
Yeah. So it's a nice menu. I think it'll pair real good with the rums we're tasting tonight.
I mean, you are a chef that is largely inspired by the local ingredients.
Very much so. Very much so. Yeah.
That to me is one of the things that set you apart.
Well,
how did the rum inspire you creating this menu?
Well, one, I like rum.
That's a good start.
That's the So, that's. I mean, my liquor of choice would be, if I'm drinking, would be rum. So I guess to start there. I'm again local. Angostura, it's a local company. They have great product, great rum. And then, as I said, I've been using it all along. I've been always using it in desserts, using it in sauces, using it in marinades. I've always used it. So it's not new to me at all to be using rum. I've been using rum in food for the last 17 years. So, I've been, as you were saying, I've been doing local food for a very long time, at least trying to use local. As you realize, I'm doing smoked salmon and lobster, but it's green fig in it too. It's actually like it's the idea is a green fig sauce, but to kind of push it up a bit, I put some lobster and shrimp in it. So for me, using those products is just natural. I just natural. It's part of our marinades. It's already part of what I do. So it was, when they asked me if I want to do this, then I was like, absolutely. It's something I really enjoy using already. So to be honest, it's something I've been doing for so long. It didn't feel like something new.
I mean, I imagine that this must be a real big deal for you in terms of being able to showcase not just the rum but the local ingredients on this level.
Whenever I can, whenever I have the opportunity to highlight, local product and the use of local product, and not just rum, whatever, just local ingredients, produce. I jump at that chance. I'm very much inspired by local product and using local items and as much as you can. To me, it's an easy reason. If it's grown locally, it's gonna taste better. It's not that I don't have a problem with other ingredients. No, absolutely not. We use a lot of foreign ingredients as well, but the more thing I can source locally, and over the years, it's not just about it's not really about local grown. It's not just about green fig again. Now getting a farmer to grow local red bell peppers, for example, or cherry tomatoes, or kale or microgreens. Just using, it's better. It tastes better. That's what it's about, right? The food has to taste good. So to me, it's really not just about using yam and cassava. It's not that anymore. It was that 17 years ago, but now I have so much suppliers. I have suppliers bringing me in local kale. Local peppers, local cherry tomatoes, local leeks, local zucchini. It's about that. It's and it tastes better because it's grown locally. If you pick something somewhere else, they probably pick it green, and then ship it to Trinidad, and it's not gonna taste as good as I think. And then you mix it and you pair it with some local ingredients like rum or meats or whatever. You're on the right track.
I hear you. Well, thanks for the time, and we're real excited to see what comes out. Real excited. Thanks.
I excited too.
All right,
brother.